Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 363. We're all trapped. You're all trapped, more than likely.
Yeah.
None of us are going anywhere. Boy.
It's all bad.
I sent a message to our little group chat. So I live in a little cul-de-sac, and a bunch of everyone around the cul-de-sac was like snow blowing the yards, and then they snow blowed the cul-de-sac itself, but they basically put all the snow towards the middle of the cul-de-sac, so there's this giant mound of snow in the middle of it, and I'm like,
I wonder what the thinking there is.
Gotta go somewhere.
It's just gotta go somewhere. But I'm just like, do I be the 35-year-old child?
Absolutely.
Pretty sunny.
You're only as old as you allow yourself to be.
I mean, fuck you.
Yeah,
It's a nightmare.
all them Florida muffs, y'all.
Oh, yeah. My dad was just like, I hear snow. I'm at the beach. And he sent a picture. It's like, fuck off, Dad. Because literally, I don't know if you guys saw the maps where it's just like, obviously there's like the cold front, and it's like right at the top of Georgia into Florida. It's like a heat wave. It's like 80, 90 degrees right now.
Disgusting.
It's crazy how you could just drive for 10 hours and it just be that whole different world.
Yeah, you go from literal snowstorm to having to wear shorts.
I was going to say, well, one, you couldn't drive one way 10 hours because you're just stuck. And the other way, you wouldn't drive 10 hours because by hour 4, you'd be driving into a snow mountain. You couldn't get back.
It's kind of, it's like, well, BG would appreciate this. It's like until dawn where it's just sunny, rain, one step, rain. Oh, that's a bad movie.
But,
It's such a bad one.
It's not good.
It's so bad. There's so many contenders for the worst. It's probably gonna go to Five Nights too. I've got a handful more to watch, but mine got.
Actually, just double checking because that does lead into something. But before we get into that, of course, your weekly reminder that Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. Wear your masks in crowded indoor places. If you are sick, support Ukraine. Support LGBTQ rights. Support body autonomy. Pay your employees what they are worth. Fuck generative AI. Fuck ICE. Fuck bullies. And be good. Please be good to one another.
I hope that ICE is in all caps.
Yeah. And just basically just to get the obvious thing out of the way, ICE murdered another person.
Murdered.
Not gonna sugarcoat it at all. If any Second Amendment loyalists wanted to actually speak up, that'd be pretty cool because, hey, it doesn't exist anymore, apparently.
Yeah, no, he was shot. They took his gun and then he was shot. All these people are like, he's brandishing a gun, and then footage from 3 angles came out showing emphatically that they took his gun and then fired.
And then clapped.
And then clapped.
That isn't even hyperbole. They literally clapped.
And it's like, how can you see these things and still twist in your mind a way to justify them?
Mm-hmm.
I truly don't understand.
When you were celebrating Rittenhouse years ago, and even the difference there, he was going to a protest with intent with the firearm. This wasn't a protest. This was just ICE in the middle of a street, in the middle of a day, harassing a woman. And this guy stepped in. There was no protest. There wasn't intent there. He was just a guy who had an open carry permit, legal abiding citizen.
Legal in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. And just Cold Stone killed. So, again, all caps, fuck ICE. Enough's enough. I'm hoping people that can help control things start controlling things. It sounds like the Senate.
It's so crazy because I've seen a lot of people from foreign countries going, when are Americans going to stand up? And what do they think 10,000 people protesting is?
Mm-hmm.
What do they think 40 cities protesting simultaneously is?
I think they're wanting like French levels of protest.
Which is burning down. But they truly do not understand that that is 100% what they want so they can enact martial law.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be able to roll tanks through the streets, which they did today. But they want to be able to send the army in to these places to go, well, we have to at this point. They're burning down the city.
Mm-hmm.
They want a Capitol riot on the other side so they can justify sending people in and controlling whatever that area is.
Oh, yeah. Again, F-ICE. Just get that out of the way. Get the negativity out of the way.
I truly hope whenever a non-Republican gets into office, they investigate every single person.
I hope so too.
I don't have hope.
My optimism is very bleak on that, but
it truly depends on who they get in. If it's Gavin Newsom, we're cooked.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mom Donnie, I know you just got elected mayor, but but hey, please.
It's basically 50-50 between Newsom and AOC right now.
I would AOC all the way for me.
I would vastly prefer AOC.
Mm-hmm. But back to bad movies. So obviously, I think a couple weeks ago, a lot of Oscar nominations and stuff came out.
Mm-hmm.
K-pop got animated for 2 things. Yada, yada, yada. A couple other movies. Sinners, I know, got a...
Demon Slayer. Why didn't Demon Slayer beat the Oscars? It got a lot of money. Because it was.
People don't understand what the Oscars are about. They're about art films.
Yes. When the movie is 3 hours and 3 hours and 15 minutes of that is flashbacks, we got a problem.
But there's also another award show around this time that gets, nominees and what have you, and that's the Razzies. And I will say one of these movies I didn't know existed until Friday when I got my hair cut. I just go to a guy. It's like he converted his basement into a barbershop. And he has a TV there, just watch YouTube videos and what have you while we just shoot the shit. And he told me about the remake of War of the Worlds from Ice Cube.
You didn't know about this?
I did not know about that movie until Friday.
That's one of the ones I still have to see, which I truly believe will end up being the #1 worst movie when I do get to see it.
It looks proper bad.
I saw the trailer. And
that's all you need.
And it's just like, a couple of different things. Like we talked about it, me and my barber, and he's just like, yeah, this was made during the pandemic. And basically they just recorded the entire thing on a Zoom call, essentially. This entire movie. You kind of wonder, like, you see this movie, maybe you're just up in your own stank, like in your own supply, where you don't recognize, where you're just like, this shouldn't see the light of day. But
I'm surprised you didn't see all the Ice Cube memes.
Nope.
Yeah,
a streaming service, this is perfect. This is content that people will go to see, will go to your platform to see. So they don't care about an award. They don't care about quality.
On there. We got it. We can either keep it or we can put it out and just put it out.
And we put it out and it went viral and
before you sell the rights, I guess, to the movie, that's the decision point I'm talking about. And I guess Ice Cube's just like, money's money.
Money's money.
Sitting at a hot, extreme, expanded 4% on Rotten Tomatoes. The budget is not even listed. The budget was in laptop and Ice Cube's salary.
My favorite thing from the trailer, just because, again, it's like during pandemic, so it's just like, he's just sitting there the whole time. And there's a point where it's like his daughter or something is like out somewhere alone, but the aliens are attacking, of course, but alone. And then Ice Cube goes, "I'm coming to get you, hold on!" It's like, no, you're not. Shut up. No, you're not.
And I have to wonder what the direction was with the acting. Like, did they shoot, let's just say, an Ice Cube scene and go, okay, here's the Ice Cube scene, we need you to play off of this? Or was it just the director going, we need you to be worried, we need you to be angry? Because
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but I feel like some of the clips I've seen did not warrant the lack of emotion that was displayed.
I definitely think if we get a hangout scheduled here in a little bit, it's been a while since we've done a bad movie night for a hangout. So I think this movie might be deserving. Because again, the big thing that I know that you guys say makes a good bad movie, and I agree with this, is that if a movie is like trying to be funny and bad, that's not as good as a movie that's trying to be serious and bad.
It needs a level of competency and earnestness.
Earnestness is important
in order to be bad, truly fun bad.
And I think this has that level.
I think they sought to make a worthwhile movie
with what they can in a pandemic.
And I think they failed miserably. And that's the fun.
And they think they failed miserably because they shot it in 2020 and it was released yesterday. You're like, oh, whatever. Watch it if you want.
So nobody's buying this. Amazon will for $13. Give it to them.
So obviously it is nominated for Worst Picture at the Razzies.
Of course.
Another one that's up there that I wasn't expecting, but again, I think we all heard bad things about the movie, was the live-action Snow White.
I feel like if you're talking about Gal Gadot, that's fair. And maybe the CGI dwarfs that...
Watch the movie.
DA, have you seen the Snow White live action?
DA has seen the Snow White live action.
And how would you describe the Snow White live action?
It is deserving of that nomination. And more.
And more is a problem.
Let's see. What other nominations?
Above or below Freddie?
Above. But that's hard. That's not fair.
I just need to know.
Really,
I just need to know if it's a contender for bottom two.
I have no emotional attachment to Snow White. I at least know the lore, the games, all that stuff with Freddy's. So when they do the things like the mask, that's never gonna work. I know what they're doing, and I don't appreciate it.
But the clap monkeys appreciated it.
Of course they did. They got the clap. If all you're there for is the clap and you get the clap, how can you say it's a bad movie? You got what you wanted.
I clap at many a movie that's bad. I'm sorry. Make it good.
The hero shots at the end. It was clearly pause for clap, pause for applause. It's bad. I need to go through what I watched again because I watched Jurassic World.
Oh, Dominion or Rebirth or
whatever.
Terrible film.
It's close. I need to think about it, but just it's close.
It's a real bad
Just
movie.
starting off with just a Snickers wrapper just destroying the entire plant.
It goes for so long.
Dude, the very end, they go, the black guy is sacrificing himself. There he goes. The T-Rex gonna eat him. We're cutting away. They're on their boat sailing away,
drifting away.
And then it's just like, oh, there he is. There's not a single word about how he got away from the biggest, baddest D-Rex that is just like genetically enhanced to kill.
Yeah.
There's not a single word when he was face to face with that muff. And they were just like, he was like, I'm sacrificing myself, y'all go. Not 10 minutes later, it is literally, there he is. He's fine. And the movie has ended. So we don't need to think about this.
I'm happy you're safe. Let's all go home.
And I'm not going to ask how you got here. Muff could have showed up with a gold hand. It's just like, I'm here. No questions about the gold hand, and we're just moving on. That's as good as it was, or as bad as it was. That's how little questions and answers were given. They didn't care. He could have popped out the water as the Crimson Chin. And it's just like, oh, he's the Crimson Chin. Now the movie's over, so you don't care. Moving on.
They wouldn't have even said he's the Crimson Chin. They would have just pulled him out. I'm so happy you're safe. As the audience goes, that's the motherfucking Crimson Chin.
He could have came out the water as an old Chinese lady, and it's just like, hey, Mark, you're here. Thank goodness. And then they just sail away. That's how little they cared. It could have been a puppet. just flopping out the water like, you're here, you're alive.
It could have been one of the Five Nights animatronics. Just Chica coming out the water.
That's how little they cared about that. And I think that one moment is worse than any singular moment in Five Nights.
Oh, I cannot agree with you,
Let's
sir.
hear it. Let's hear it.
The puppet lifting the little girl.
You see, that's thematic because at the end of Sister Location,
I understand the theme.
No one was there to lift you up, and then the puppet was there to lift her up. You see, so that's
the
thematic.
end where all the animatronics just come to the house.
I understand the hero moment. That is the hero moment.
Hey, it's me, his son. I have arrived.
I am his son, and I am your sister. You didn't tell me you had a brother.
I can't trust you ever again.
Why not? This seems kind of like a jump. You know, we didn't get a chance to talk about that.
The puppet just going into people and then transforming into the puppet.
Yep, I understand. Not worse than black guy rocking up.
I can't agree.
You're not fighting hard.
So
I shouldn't need to. The moments speak for themselves.
Just going through some notable things for the Razzies. Worst actor, Dave Bautista in The Lost Lands, Ice Cube, War of the Worlds, Scott Eastwood, Alarum, Jared Leto in Tron Ares.
I haven't seen Tron Ares.
Neither have I. I have no affection towards the Tron series, so I can't even go in there for the memes, but I know that it made so little of its budget.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then Abel, The Weeknd, Tesfaye for Hurry Up Tomorrow.
I hear horrible things.
Is that the same The Weeknd as Ladies and Gentlemen, The Weeknd?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the singer-songwriter The Weeknd.
Okay.
Who's also actor, writer, director.
Worst actress, Ariana DeBose, Love Hurts, Mila Djokovic in The Lost Land.
Really?
Natalie Portman, Fountain of Youth, Rebel Wilson, Bride Hard, Michelle Yeoh, Star Trek Section 31.
I've not heard of any of these.
Love Hurts? You didn't hear Love Hurts? It's one of those you're gonna be a kung fu man, but you want to live a non kung fu man life, and then the woman you love comes back, so you gotta kung fu up again.
And then he does.
And then he does.
Worst remake.
It was a disappointing movie. It looked way better than it actually was, and I was very hurt by that. I was shocked by how fun Novocaine was and how unfun Love Hurts was.
The worst remake, ripoff, sequel. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Smurfs, Snow White, and War of the Worlds.
Hey, I Know What You Did Last Summer is real bad.
I thought you were gonna say real good.
Maybe bottom 4.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
That's
looking through.
expected.
Nick Cage is in worst supporting actor.
No, it's not, because Final Destination was good. This last Scream movie was good. These things can come back.
Final Destination was not good.
You're crazy.
Final Destination.
You're crazy.
Not good, sir.
What would you give it?
4.
That's bonkers.
So I like this category. It's worst screen combo. And I guess it's supposed to be like just elements in the movie. We have all 7 dwarves from Snow White.
Okay, so
Fair.
I'm gonna assume, hey, male, female lead, the groups,
Sometimes
basically.
not. We have James Corden and Rihanna for the Smurfs. We have Ice Cube and his Zoom camera from War of the Worlds.
That's hilarious.
Robert De Niro and Robert De Niro from the Alto Knights. And then The Weeknd and his colossal ego in Hurry Up Tomorrow. I like that category a lot. And just some other stuff. But yeah.
That was one of 2 fights.
I was gonna say this looks fun,
And it's not.
oh no!
Sorry.
Let's see what else we have in terms of like movie stuff since we're on this. We got the trailer, a new trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. That was out today, this morning.
It looked fine. I don't like Yoshi's voice. It is not high enough.
But if it was too high, you wouldn't be able to understand them.
Is Yoshi gonna speak, or is he just gonna Yoshi?
He's just gonna Yoshi.
Then,
But you need room for him to go higher in the moments that need it.
I think it's definitely going to be like a quote unquote learning curve in terms of his voice, but I figured they weren't going to use the original voice for Yoshi. But he looks good. Got a little Birdo, different action things here and there. Just overall, the movie looks very good. Happy about that. We have a couple of first looks at a bunch of different things. We have the first look at Sophie Turner as Lara Croft in the things the Netflix thing. She looks fine.
woke.
Shouldn't have big enough boobs. I did see a funny image though of someone making them the polygons. I did find that funny, but yeah, I mean, again, until we actually see like the show itself, all I can say is she looks the part.
Yeah.
I'll say this about Love Hurts. You put that in a time machine and put it 20, 25 years back in time, give it to Jackie Chan, that's $1 billion movie.
100%. 100%. If you ask me the plot of Rumble in the Bronx, I couldn't tell you. He kind of wants to save a girl and her kid or her little brother. But I can't remember why the kid or the girl was being attacked by the group. Because there was a reason. Shrug shoulders.
I mean, he's still alive, meme. Jackie Chan is still kicking. Trump wants Rush Hour 4.
Oh.
Filming now.
I just miss martial arts films on the big screen.
Mm-hmm. That like Jackie Chan Jet Li era.
Yeah, those were fun. There's
Honestly,
one that I think it was called 16 Blocks that tried to do something like it, where they made it a little more gritty with the martial arts. And I think those parts were good, but everything else surrounding the movie was just not fun at all.
honestly, is it The Foreigner? There's like a serious Jackie Chan movie. That movie was real good. I liked that movie a lot.
He was less martial arty and more like Home Alone-y, trying to make gadgets and shit.
Well, it was just like traps and like booby traps in like the forest and everywhere. There's still martial arts stuff and stunts and what have you. And it just like, it's interesting seeing Jackie Chan and James Bond in the same movie too, which was fun with Pierce Brosnan. We had the first look at Jason Momoa as Lobo. He looks great.
Killing it.
No question. Born to play role.
I hope that this works out not just for the whole universe. I just hope, because this is his dream role. This is what he's been campaigning for. He seems like a nice guy. I hope it works out and he gets to continue to play this.
To where he'll show up in a movie every now and then as a team up or the mini bad or something.
We had another casting for a video game live action thingamabobber. Live action God of War, Ryan Hurst cast as Kratos. In terms of stuff,
anti-woke.
In terms of stuff that he has been in, the Sons of Anarchy. I think he was like the lead in that show. It was an FX show.
Never watched it.
And a couple other things. But the big thing
Who Am I was great.
He's the voice of Thor in God of War Ragnarok, so he's already close enough to the series. And fucking internet trolls, people off the bat were like, oh man, Christopher Judge has stated he's very pissed off about this. It's like, who? What? Like, who got this quote? When did he say this? And then like a day later, he puts out a video being like, I couldn't be more happy for Ryan Hurst. It's just like, shut up, people. But, yeah.
Misinformation is just getting so easy.
Oh, incredibly. And I think, we had a trailer for Masters of the Universe. Looked fine.
Woke.
Dude, oh my god, what the fucking...
I'm praying that tweet was a joke.
It wasn't. I don't think it was. I really don't think it was. There was this thing, I shared it to a bunch of people. But I guess it was like at some kind of panel or something where they had the actors and announcements and what have you. And they had the actor who's playing He-Man, and then they had he, him underneath his name, like his pronouns. And someone put, wow, they're really giving He-Man pronouns. That is the meme. And it's just like, it's literally two replies of like, they gave He-Man pronouns, ... They gave He-Man pronouns, ...
Say it slower. Slower.
It's like, holy shit. Oh god, guys. They're going to do it for She-Ra next. I knew it. I know it. They're going to do it for her next. But movie looks good. I do like how they very intentionally did not let Skeletor talk for two reasons. One, I think they want the voice to be a surprise. It's also Jared Leto, so you kind of just want people to forget that he's Skeletor. Skeletor does look good, I will say, in terms of just like the CG and how and what have you, but let's see. There was, for Star Wars fans, there was a trailer for a Darth Maul animated series.
They need to rebuild the goodwill. And people like Darth Maul, this is animated, so you can do cool choreography. It's not as big of a risk as a TV show, full-fledged, another Obi-Wan or a movie. So put that out there. Hey, get some goodwill back. People like this character. Show off some adventures while, before, during, or after Clone Wars. Get in there.
When Star Wars was done with Episode 6. It was never done. You kidding? Did that. Last thing I kind of have for TV stuff, and this is, I think, just kind of a cool little thing of persistence paying off. Those that have been around the internet might be familiar with the name Rubber Ross, or Ross O'Donovan. He, former Flash animator on Newgrounds, was on the Game Grumps for a long extended period of time, just doing his own thing on YouTube, art streams and what have you. Did like, it was a Gartic Phone, did a bunch of things with artists and animators on Gartic Phone. But he's had this project on the back burner basically for like 15 years, I want to say, called Gameoverse. It was a cartoon that he wanted to make, was constantly working on, pitching. No one was giving it a shot, ever. He finally released the trailer for the show coming out a couple days ago. So, and interesting premise. It's like obviously the same characters that he's had like literal character art and key art for decades. The whole premise is basically the characters going into different game worlds, and there's something going on where when the game is won, everyone in the game world that world is in dies. So the main character is trying to help the villains win in order to save each of these game worlds from happening. But show looks good. Has obviously a lot of like Ecoraptors in it, a bunch of different voice actors. Erica, I always forget her name with an H. DA, help me.
What's this the same person you were looking for yesterday?
No, different one.
Oh.
How
many Ericas are there?
I know, yeah. On from Persona. Hardlicker?
They're like Harlicker, something along those lines.
Yeah, weird name.
Yeah. Oh wait, I just saw it. Oh no, it's Limbeck. Sorry, it's Limbeck. Erica Limbeck, Egoraptor, Aaron Hansen. Chris Sabat seems to be the main bad guy. Score from Grant Kirkhope, who worked on Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, etc., etc. So it's just like, and it's basically, it's like a bunch of friends that he has made over the years that he is now having help make his show. Just a cool thing. It sounds like a slur. But yeah, I think that is it. Oh, duh. Forgot. I was thinking it was yesterday. 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball, everybody! Nothing?
Please clap. Please give the series your energy for the Spirit Bomb. Here we go, guys.
I'm doing it!
4, 3, 2, 1. Battle of Gods again. And then Moro.
Hooray.
Please clap.
The three big things that were announced, as BG said, they're reanimating the Beerus arc. It does need it.
They're not reanimating it. They're touching it up, adding more effects. It's essentially what happened with the Fishman Island for One Piece.
Okay.
Where it's the same shots and everything, but the obviously ugly ones are going to be touched up. I don't think they said that they're going to be adding.
They said it was supposed to be more in line with what Toriyama originally wanted.
They said that they made Beerus more menacing, but does that mean that they added scenes with Beerus being menacing, where they took out scenes where he's more jokey?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm looking at just like a Fishman Island, just prettier, because I've seen side by sides, and it's just, this is clearly redrawn, but this clearly just has a filter on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
however many episodes Battle of God was, I would subtract 30%.
I think they said 6 for this.
Okay. Then we have the Moro arc is getting animation. And then the other thing was there's a new game being announced, which apparently has a character designed by Toriyama before his death.
Looks like Chile.
Xenoverse 5 or whatever.
It's 8 something 1000.
Yeah, no, year 1000 or something like that.
Which
It's Xenoverse.
current year Dragon Ball is in age, I think it's 779 or something like that. So it's in the future. So this could very well be Chi-Lai and Broly's descendant as he can go Super Saiyan, but it also seems to be some kind of simulation. So who knows?
Yep.
It's Xenoverse.
That's happening. It's kind of crazy though. Just, I mean, like One Piece kind of goes up with that of just like this thing persisting for this long. Love it or hate it, that is just something.
I wonder what's gonna happen with the moral arc, because what happened with Super was it was anime, and then the manga was essentially a promotion for the anime, so it deviated in its own way, but the anime wasn't adapting materials from the manga. This is the first thing where the manga was ahead. So are they going to do things from the manga, or are they going to do things in
purely
their own way?
original manga story, not coming from a movie, not coming from the anime?
So and it's questionable because there's deviations, and we especially don't even know how the superhero stuff fits into this. Oh wait, superheroes afterwards.
Was it?
We don't know how that's gonna fit into it. Yeah, Broly was there. No, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, they were fighting Broly on.
Yeah, but that could have happened
simultaneously. No,
this could have happened. Let's say anime timeline. Tournament happens, Broly happens, superhero happens. Manga timeline, moral happens, and then superhero happens after moral. So either one could fit into either one, but you know.
Yeah, I'm kind of
as long as Goku and Vegeta ain't here,
that's all that matters.
That's the thing though, because like in was a superhero. Actually, how do they get? Because there's a whole point of the moral arc where Gohan has like a big fight, right? With the dude that Moro eventually absorbs. How does he be Beast Gohan? Yeah, something's got to
tap back into it. That's all he needs to say. I tapped into it once. I don't know how to tap into it.
The people can then just point to the manga though, because he already re-tapped into it.
That's a different continuity, big dog.
Something's got to give here. You guys are kind of right.
Mike, let me ask you something. Do you think that, let's say 60% of the Dragon Ball fan base cares?
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Mike, do you know what the Namekian Book of Legend is?
A Dragon Ball. Toriyama didn't know. Toyotaro don't nobody know.
We may have the most knowledge, more knowledge than 98% of the planet on the Namekian Book of Legend.
Will they use AI? I think that AI will be used in sneaky ways where it will not
backgrounds
in between shots,
smoothing.
They clean it up afterwards.
Yeah,
just to save some time.
Oh, you don't know about the Namekian Book of Legend that tells the story of the Super Saiyan God, and there's two different continuities of what the Super Saiyan God was. At first it was, I think, Yamoshi, which was just a guy that kind of helped people, was pretty strong, so they called him the Super Saiyan God. And then there's also the continuity where he turned into the Super Saiyan God through the power of the 5 pure-hearted Saiyans and what have you. So yeah, no, there's a truly a Namekian Book of Legends, it tells two different stories of the same dude.
What else does the book tell about anything else? Namekian history? Who's to say? Who knows?
Legends.
We'll find out.
Actual nugget of knowledge do you think this replaced in your guys' heads?
That's a good question, because there's so many times where I'll be in the middle of something and I'll go, I do not remember how to do this thing, and I'll look it up and go, oh yeah, okay, that's how you do it. And there's so many times where I've watched a series 10 years ago and go, oh yeah, the episode went, and I can just kind of recite 70% of what happened in that episode. Truly don't know what went in, what out.
I watched a video years ago with somebody ranting about the end of Game of Thrones. And now that I finished Game of Thrones, I rewatched it. And I'm like, oh, we watched it. I watched this already. I didn't remember what they talked about. Only once I started watching, I'm like, I've seen this years ago. Yeah, no. It's I think that the Namekian Book of Legends have earned its place in my head.
Oh yeah, no, he loved Game of Thrones for quite a while. So that final season apparently
until
was it the final season?
Real bad, yeah. And some of the 7th season. And then one particular plot line throughout where I was just like,
was it the Arya stuff?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Oh, okay.
The faceless man stuff murdered me, but it was mostly the Bronn stuff.
It was. I'm assuming it probably where it fell off hard for you was where they caught up to the source material.
I was still fine throughout 5 and 6.
I thought it was 6 to 7 was where they actually caught up with everything.
Nope, it was 4. 4 is when they caught up.
Just because I know basically it gets to the point where, like, what's his face? I think I explained this before, where Martin's a character writer, and then eventually it gets to the point where the script writers are taking over, and then it becomes a plot-driven narrative instead of a character-driven narrative, and then it's just like you can it gut punches you and you can feel it. Yeah, well, welcome to everybody else who was very, very disappointed.
Ooh, it's bad.
He watched those actors read that script with glee of how it hurt they were.
Yeah, because that's funny. People just going, just visible, just like, what?
The same thing happened with Millie Bobby Brown reading the end of the Stranger Things. There's somebody crying on the ground or whatever, just it's over and all. And she's just like, oh, she's pissed.
With the Starbucks. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Where there's a there was a Starbucks cup in one of the scenes. All right. So got a few things for some games. I guess just in terms of stuff I'm playing. I beat Kiwami 2. I'm just sitting here like, Kiwami 3. Which I'm also hearing some things about Kiwami 3.
Oh, I'm hearing some things.
Whoa.
The one of the Japanese voice actors, who I think he voices one of the villains, big old sexual predator. Japanese voice actor, and just people obviously not happy about that. We're just like, you could have recast him.
No, they only recast people when they commit infidelity. Because that's the bigger thing.
Or when they smoke weed.
True. Because those are bigger issues.
Japan has a big thing about weed, where it's just like, oh, you engaged in recreational activities like that, you're out of here, bro. But Rurouni Kenshin guy, come on back in.
Legitimate
20th anniversary.
Convicted predator.
Hey, and then there's something else. I guess I've heard some things in terms of, I guess they changed the ending up or the story, but
a couple characters got changed in terms of facial models and things like that.
It doesn't look as good. There's a bug that it brightens dark areas, so when you go back into the light, it's like super overexposed, and it'll stay like that for way longer than it should.
I'm wondering if I should just play 3 instead. Normal 3.
Hey, a lot of these sound like they could be fixed up with some patches.
Yeah. Maybe wait a week or two when Kiwami comes out and see if they patches her.
I want to play. I just want to blitz through this series. Judgment had one actor replaced back in the day. I guess the lead actor from the Judgment series also, I guess, got in some trouble too. Which there's a whole thing with his talent agency not wanting him on PC, but I guess something else came up to where he got in trouble.
I think that was the infidelity dude.
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, okay then. And then on stream, beat Code Veronica. It's a game.
It's a game that could be a fantastic game.
I feel like they took almost like every mechanic from classic Resident Evil games, and they just went, what if we make this a step further and worse?
Yep. They were trying to find the evolution because of the graphics and the new hardware and all of that stuff. And in doing so, they've ruined so many things.
Yeah. Just the backtracking 18 different times to get one item.
And the map is so huge.
Yeah, it's
so the backtracking feels horrible.
Yes. And then I got into a little bit of a pickle at the end because I gave Claire all the good guns.
Oh, you did the DSP!
And
not knowing that Chris would have a fight.
And I had the Magnum, I had some shotgun shells, and thank goodness for whatever reason the knife be busted in that game.
It's real drunk.
Because I like wasted all my Magnum shots, wasted all my shotgun shots, and I just like ran up to Alexia with the knife and was like, die, 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 ow, die, 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 ow, and just like kept getting hit. And then for the final thing, I kind of shot and she like strafed this way, but then she strafed back into my rocket and killed herself. So in game, so just like, yeah,
thumbs up.
Yeah.
We did it. Good shot. Yeah, the first, I think it's the scorpion or whatever.
The spider. I had the Magnum for the spider, and so I'm just like, oh fuck, giant spider. I shot it once and then wasted 2 shots of the Magnum because it died on the first shot. And it's just like the music
but
just
it kept
like
wiggling.
Yeah, the music just hard cut. I'm like, oh, it's dead. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, the first boss, the scorpion, even on the hardest difficulty, you can run up into like the center of it and just knife down and it'll just die.
Oh, the worm?
Not the worm. There's a scorpion boss somewhere?
I'm trying to think. Is Claire. Was there a scorpion? The only thing that digs underneath the ground is the worm.
Oh, it wasn't digging underground. It was,
okay. I don't remember. The electric guys?
Oh, okay. My bad. That's I'm thinking Resident Evil 0.
Oh, okay. That's next on the docket.
Well, I just gave you a little game.
I'd seen my friend played the game like in middle school. I watched him play it. I think I told the story where his dad scared the shit out of him when he was playing it in the middle of the night, and then he wouldn't play it unless it was daylight and I was there. He lived right across the street from me. Yeah. Definitely, just because I'm going to include some games that I played in my best and worst, I think I have a spot for Code Veronica. I'm glad we're seemingly getting a remake.
Yeah, it needs it.
Make Steve, like, redeem Steve somehow. Because, boy, I hated him.
He needs to be toned down 20%. He needs to either be toned down 20% or they just need a better voice actor that can convey the false bravado he has.
And maybe less Canadian. That was bugging me so much. Sorry! I was just like, you didn't even try to make yourself sound American.
These people aren't gonna care. They'll buy it anyway. Shut up.
Steve, favorite RE character? No. I can confidently say not a favorite.
But Code Veronica is so integral to the Resident Evil lore. You basically get one of the last appearances of Wesker, the backstory of the Ashford family, which are the progenitors of the Umbrella Corps. It's such a important game, and they don't give a about it.
Well, maybe upcoming. We'll see. Seemingly everything. I mean, the fact that actual major like news publications are posting about it.
One of the last appearances of Wesker.
Also, I had heard Wesker's opening line in like multiple different things all around, but I never like it was never one-to-one that I knew it was coming from this game. So as soon as I heard greetings, I was like, oh, it came from this.
There's nothing worse than seeing a meme in its natural habitat.
just wandering around.
It takes you out of whatever you're watching, listening to. It's just like, oh, it's the thing. Oh, now I'm no longer immersed.
Just that, both Alexia and Alfred's laugh. Just a lot of good voice clips in that game. Not funny. Good, not good. Yeah, gonna be playing a little bit more Resident Evil, obviously, until 9 comes out. We had the showcase as well a couple weeks ago. For the most part, I think it's as expected. Oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. I always forget her name.
Grace.
Grace is survival horror. Leon, more action horror, RE4 style. Game looks real good. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I want to know how much my PC is going to cry when I try and put this on max settings.
I am interested as well in my PC.
Which, if people are planning on building a PC, don't.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ. Amber just got while the getting's good, like for now, and I say good, it's still not good. It's just gonna get worse.
As good as it will be for the next year.
Didn't you say it was like a pre-built that you looked at was like double the price?
Yeah, the pre-built I got, my new PC, it was $2,400, and we're talking 2 months later, and it's going up $1,700.
Disgusting. So yeah, RAM stupid expensive, GPUs raising back up in price, memory
after falling.
Yeah, after falling. Yeah, don't
SSD cards going up.
Yeah, just memory, anything. It's just the chips themselves that go into a lot of these components are
to the point where PlayStation's like PS6 might come out later than y'all thought. Which is fine because it doesn't feel like we got everything we could out of this generation. It was clear the limitations that were felt in the PS3 when you got The Last of Us coming out. And maybe stuff like Horizon, it would be a step down, but those are the types of things where you're like, oh, this is really pushing the hardware of the PS4 to where the PS4 Pro would be needed, and it feels better. The PS5, I don't think we've hit a game where I'm like, oh my God, this is pushing the limits of what the PS5 can do, and we should be looking towards the PS6 at this point.
I gotta say, you kind of like take certain things for granted here and there when you're presented with like old stuff. I was hanging out with the girlfriend recently, and she wanted some help beating Horizon Forbidden West. She has a PlayStation 4 in her downstairs area, and them loading times on the PS4, I was like, I didn't realize the jumps.
The difference between SSD and HDD was way bigger than Muffs thought.
Yeah. You did not realize. Just a regular old PS4, yep. Not even a Pro, just a PS4. Let's see, what else do we got? We had a new showcase for the Fable game. That game looks real good.
Anti-woke? Yeah, these dumb muffs thinking that the character they've been showing is going to be the only character you could play. Like, it's not going to be customizable, which has been every Fable game.
Yeah. And just in terms of gameplay mechanics, combat looks good. They're bringing back a bunch of the different stuff that people liked, where you can just buy the whole world.
I need it. Let me build a village.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Obviously, plenty of means of harming chickens, kicking them. They added chicken monsters for you to also do stuff. You can turn people into chickens to then kill. Game looks real good. I'm actually very excited for the new Fable. Definitely, I think I saw this autumn. Once we get to it, definitely playing that on stream for sure. Automod probably got that one. Got what? I didn't see Automod do anything. But anyways, other game that came out, which I will probably try at some point. Have you guys seen Hytale?
Yes.
Minecraft-like game.
I think Hytale or High Ground?
It's Hytale.
There's okay. Maybe I haven't seen Hytale.
It's I think it made by one of the most prominent Minecraft modders. He just made his own game. It is very much Minecraft too, but it looks real good. I definitely want to give it a shot at some point.
Third option.
And then the last thing I have is a bunch of the different anime season 2 started, or just the new anime season started. So we got Fragrance season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen, a bunch of other stuff that I
did not get my Fragrance leader for Shadowverse, and I'm super salty about it. But I will not be dropping $40 for fur. I refuse.
Go 2 months later. I have dropped $40.
No, it ended. It was a month-long event. And it is over.
Gotcha. But Fragrance season 2, I've been enjoying it so far. I've been watching that with the girlfriend. Some people, I don't know if it's 100% confirmed true, but in this latest episode, there is seemingly
it looks like it,
a tribute to the Freyrin art meme. The meme.
It looks like it. The angle is super weird.
It's super weird. The shot is at the right angle too, it's framed right.
The model looks off in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And the meme happened 2 months ago, but it's easy to do a couple of frames in 2 months and put that in the show. So it was huge. I don't see how the Freywind people didn't go, let's give them something.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The English voice actress also has the original art piece as her profile picture, or had it as her profile picture for a while. It was all over the place. So I just kudos to that animation team for doing it, if it was intentional. And so far the season's very good so far. So far. I thought of a question that I wanted to ask you guys. What is the latest, I guess, vocal tick that you guys have had? A phrase or something that you have noticed that you've been saying repeatedly, but you can't stop.
Oh, B-I-H.
B-I-H?
Yeah, that bitch stupid.
Okay. Mine is if someone talks about something that they did something good or maybe something was bad and things got better, I'll say, there you go.
Oh no.
I have been saying that so fucking much. It's just do that. I can't stop.
That just reminds me of Kung Pao. Be not concerned with her shyness, for it'll pass. There you go.
That is a movie that I endlessly want to quote, and I know no one will get the references. Like, you are one of the only people that will get the reference.
It's the worst when you know you're making funny.
This is gold, people.
I pulled this reference out at the perfect time, but you don't recognize it because you're a pleb.
You don't know how many times someone has just said something about nuts. And in my head, I just scream, "That's a lot of nuts!" And I'm like, I can't.
They wouldn't get it. I just seem like a weird guy.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot of nuts, Mike. I don't. What do you want?
It's like 2 bags, so like, I don't know if that's considered a lot, but
that short ripper, like, it's like another one that comes into my head so much.
I mean, crap, man. That's like his stomach plug back there. I mean, I'm no doctor, but that doesn't even seem possible with bones and cartilage and...
I love that movie so much. It is so stupid, but I love it.
It's the dumbest.
I love that movie so much. Oh boy. But unless you guys got anything, I'm good to go.
Nothing from your boy, I don't believe. Almost time for that Superb Bowl.
Is that next week?
Not next week, week after.
Okay. Because
Feb 8th. Yeah, we talked about this because of the best and the worst.
Well, we got Mr. Factman.
Really quick, Borderlands 4 is going to introduce their new DLC character very soon. And it's going to be bad because a lot of Borderlands are just min-maxing. This is the best gun. This is the best build. One-shot bosses get more stuff. But this is a luck-based hunter.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. So it's going to be, hey, if you do this, perfect. If you don't, bad. So I'm very much looking forward to that. We got 40 facts about Japan.
11.
7.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. That's what they're doing for.
New meme.
That's close to the funny numbers.
7, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, thank goodness.
7, 11, 12, 13.
I'll split the difference and go 10. Because I like this one.
Man, going into business for himself.
And I never get to choose. On August 6th, 1945, Sumo Yamaguchi survived the first atomic bomb in Hiroshima, despite being spun in the air and landing on his face in a hole. Despite injuries, he returned home to Nagasaki and back to work 3 days later, just as the second bomb went off. He survived that too and lived to the age of 93.
Did he buy a lotto ticket?
I mean, you lived, but you had to live through 2 horrible events.
What was his name?
TSUTOMU Yamaguchi.
Sutomo.
Gucci.
Hey, he's got a Wikipedia page.
Yep.
I would too.
Who survived and witnessed both the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombs.
90.
93. No ill effects.
That's.
How do you not interview this man every day?
It was stomach cancer that got him too, which is like, I mean, he lived till 93.
That's not even the bomb thing. That's just an old person thing.
Yeah. That's insanity.
He had hearing loss. He also went bald temporarily. Yeah, no.
A gray flash in the sky, and I was blown over. Blinded him temporarily as well.
Can we not skip over the fact that he went to work 3 days later?
Yeah, after recovering, he crawled to shelter, and having rested, he set out to find his colleagues. Just casually.
In the rubble, just like, all right, who here? Who left?
Yeah, just he reported for work on the 9th of August.
I'd have been like, I'm not coming in. I think I got a pretty good excuse.
Who would believe you?
That Japan work culture.
Like, man. Yeah, you were in 9/11. Come on.
You were in the second tower.
We got burgers. Let's go.
Flip them.
I don't know, man. That Japan work culture, they've been like, yeah, nice try. I don't care if your legs were blown off. You crawl into the office.
And then 3 days later, he crawled to the office.
That's insanity and awesome. He buried that nuke. Pink, yeah. Oh boy. Alrighty. So that brings this podcast to a close. Next week, the best and worst of 2025. I started making some of my lists. Some of them pretty short. Some of them are pretty short. You can guess one of them is.
All of us have one category that is going to be fairly in depth. I think yours is going to be gaming. I think DA's is going to be music, and mine is going to be movies.
Yep. So be looking forward to that. Until then, thank you for tuning in to the podcast of stuff. We will see you next week.
Deuces.
Bye-bye.